Got some angry coyotes on the shoreline this morning. Maybe he's happy, I don't know. But stunning morning, absolutely glass out here. And it's my birthday, so hopefully I will be rewarded with some fish. Now, normally, I get to go and fish Lahontan cutthroat trout a couple times a year, but the Colville reservation's been closed, so I haven't really been able to go out and fish them. So I thought I'd come and try a lake that is stocked with these fish on state lands and see if I can't try my luck at catching some of these trout. Not sure how deep they're running. Water temps at the surface are 68 degrees, so it's not too hot. They might be near the surface, they might not, so I have to troubleshoot it here in the beginning. Just trying to figure out where they're at. Look at that, that's cool. They really like to hang out on these cliff faces here. I don't know why that is, but they love that. That's crazy to me. Look at that. Just cruising. Ooh, there's fish. Nice. That looks like a good sized fish. Oh yeah. Ooh. That feels like a quality fish. Oh yeah. It's a decent trout. Whoa. Oh. Stay on there. Stay on there. Oh. There we go. Got him. Beautiful Lahontan. There you go. Pretty fish, hit that mag lip. Probably 16, 17 inches. Look how big their heads are, so predatory. All right, we'll get them back in the water. They're definitely preferring that mag lip this morning. It's kind of almost a trout-like pattern. It's got black flecks and then a red lip on it. Looks like a young cutthroat, which is probably what they're feeding on in here. When they stock this lake with fry, those bigger fish eat those smaller trout. So I like to troll a little bit faster clip for Lahontans than I do other trout. So I'm gonna set the cruise control here on my iPilot at around 1.8 to 2.0. I haven't got anything on this Storm Smash Shad. I just kind of have a generic little bait fish pattern on here. We'll run this a little bit longer, and if not, I might put something with more of like stimulator type colors, like chartreuse or red. I'm gonna give it just a little bit longer. The fish are at 30 to 40 feet deep right now. So I'm running 3 ounces, anywhere from 60 to 80 feet on the line counter. That seems to get me down there. Yeah, you can see some of these cutthroat. There's one there. They tend to associate pretty tight with the bottom. Sometimes they will suspend, but they do tend to hold tight to that bottom. I might have just had a bite there. So this lake's actually been closed for the past few weeks due to a fire. And it's just recently reopened, so I'm glad I was able to get up here. It's still quite a bit of smoke in the sky. You get that sort of red feeling on everything from all the smoke being filtered through the sunlight being filtered through the smoke. I think it's time to try something different. I'm gonna stick with the crankbait theme. I'm gonna try this little Matsuo. It's got chartreuse and blue on it. It's a couple of their favorite colors. Definitely has way more action than the other one's more subtle. Smash Hats kind of just have a tight vibration. This has a big wobble, just like a maglet. Maybe that's the key. Right, there's fish at 30 feet. Oop, there he is. Nice. Yep, still there. I saw him on the fish finder and boom, he hit it. Just a little guy, but he's fat. There we go. Pretty little guy. There he goes. So far, Maglip's getting all the action. Got nothing on the other rod. There we go, fish on. Whoa, whoa, this is a heavy fish. I gotta slow down. Ooh, this is a nice fish. Definitely feels heavy. The tank. It's a big trout. Yes, I got it. Woohoo! That is a gorgeous fish. Ooh, there's a fish. Oh, and another. Get a double going. Let's check this one. See if he's still there or not. Yeah, he's still there. Feels like it. So there's actually several legs you can fish for Lahontans in Washington State. The best one is Omak Lake on the Colville Indian Reservation, but there are several ones that the state actually stocks in eastern Washington. This feels heavy. Keep pressure on them with them barbless hooks. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish. This lure's catching all the big ones now. But there's just not a whole lot of trout fisheries in this state where you can go and catch 18 to 20 inch trout consistently. I don't think he knew he was hooked there for a while. Just then he got to the boat and he's like, wait a minute. Ready? There you go. You can hear that motor working a little bit harder as I go into the wind here. Since I got the cruise control on, it'll ramp up its speed to offset the impacts of the wind. Oh. There we go. Oh, this is heavy. Oh, this is really heavy. Be a good fish. Like a big buck. Oh no! Misstabbed. Got him. Oh, and he's off. Woo! Woo! Almost lost him. Ooh, that looks big. That looks big. Whoa. This thing is huge. Well, I'm barely getting anything. The drag on there. This could be a really nice fish. Just super feisty. So today I'm just using crankbaits, and I really like crankbaits for big trout, especially these Lahontans. They have that elongated head. These guys are piscivores. They will eat their fair share of bugs, but they're really adapted to eating fish. And so when they see that crankbait come by, they just cannot resist. Another thing too, is nice thing about crankbaits is these Lahontans tend to respond to stuff bouncing off the bottom. So I control these crankbaits along the bottom, let them tick along the bottom, and you'll get more strikes that way. Nice thing is with the autopilot, I can keep pressure on these fish easy, these barbless fisheries. Since this is a single point barbless fishery, I just run a single J hook off the tail. And I use 2 split rings to orient it correctly. I'm gonna have to back off my speed just a little bit. Man, I'm not getting any gain on this fish. Heavy. Barely getting, I'm getting nothing right now. Just dead weight. It's just not moving the, there we go. It's amazing how big these fish get. They get huge. Whoa, this thing's a tank. Wow. He's hung up on my other line too, which is causing some problems. But he's also really, really big. I don't want to lose the, I got him. I got him. Woo! Nice. Nice. All right, I'm gonna go and kill that motor. Wow, this thing is a huge buck. These guys are notoriously slimy, but the water temps are pretty good in the upper 60s. I'm just gonna give him a, pull him out and give you guys a quick look, and then we'll get him on his way. They still got a lot of energy left in this fish. There you go. Stunning fish. Oh, there's a big hit. Nice. Feels like a good one. Back off the speed a little bit. So there's lots of different color crankbaits that I'll use, but there are 2 color combinations that seem to really shine every time I come out. And that is a combination of silver and red, and the other is a combination of chartreuse and blue. Those tend to be my most productive colors, but they'll hit a variety of colors, so it's always good to have some diversity, something just plain silver. Even depending on some lakes that have a chub species that they'll feed on, something in that sort of gold to light brown colors will also work really well. In this lake, I think they are primarily feeding on plants of other Lahontans that are put in here, so I think they really like those silver and reds for that reason. And I have no idea why they like chartreuse and blue, but every Lahontan lake I've ever been to, chartreuse and blue always works. Oh, strong. They are bulldogs. Do not fight like rainbows. They're more like fighting a Chinook. Get him in the net. Got nice rosy cheeks. Oh, there we go. Up on the turn. Nice. It's a heavy one too. Well, there's definitely more to trout than just rainbows in Washington State, but you might have to do a little research. You might have to drive a little farther, but it's worth it just to have a change of pace. These Lahontans are really fun, and You can find them in several lakes in eastern Washington. I'll put links to my favorite Lahontan lakes below, so you can do research on them and get out and connect with some of these awesome aggressive fish. Wow, this guy is really head thumping. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And I'll see you next time out on the water. And just remember, fish smarter, not harder. Bye guys.